Alright guys, welcome back to another round here on the Crackpack server. Yeah, some modded Minecraft. And boy, I'm having fun, spending way too much time on here. So last time we made this crazy machine, exploiting the mechanics of the ore sheeps. And yeah, I was looking into it a little bit, and now, we had some entities glitching through. That is just Minecraft 1.7 entities being dumb. But I got rid of it now. I have a bunch of stone around the whole contraption right there and here. And now pretty much what happens if sheep glitch into the glass they die. And that is the easiest way to fix it. So yeah, we're happy with that. I'm still harvesting like crazy. I by now have some amethyst pickaxes in there because I get so much amethyst, more than diamonds. So I thought, yeah, alright, why not use amethyst pickaxes? And I have a diamond shovel here instead of the axe because, here you can see some died there real quick. So, we just want to make it sure to be able to be AFK'd or safe, and we don't want to have sheep everywhere or something stupid. So yeah, there's also the gravel sheep, kind of. They give all kinds of gravel ores, and those you need to get with a shovel. And this wood stuff, the trim stuff, I don't really need, and I just kill the sheep. I also made a special sheep, a ferrous ore sheep, and you can set these spawners to spawn exact copies. And if you do that, we only get ferrous. I might get a few more eventually, for specific ores I want, and then just put them in there and be happy with it. So yeah, that system is working really fine. I did some extensions since last time. I added a few more Steam dynamos here. They still have no augmentations. I should do that eventually. And added some dense cables, so we have a few more channels. For the guys not really knowing how that AI system works, or yeah, applied energistic system, each side of these of the controller has 32 channels, and a normal glass cable can have 8 channels. So if you want to have more, you better use some dense cable, which can have up to 32 channels, and then you can connect more machines to it. So yeah, but in theory it's indefinitely expandable. You can always add more and more controllers if you need, and cables and whatnot. So hey, that is the first sheep in a long time I saw glitching out. It's funny that it happens now. I was watching this machine for hours and nothing happened, and now a sheep glitches out. Well, when you demonstrate stuff, it always fails. That is weird. In any case, works now. So I also improved the system here a little bit. I have a hardened cache here, which I use to store all the coal. In theory, I could also use normal pipes or other transport means. Don't have to use the ME system to put the charcoal in these dynamos. So you could save up some slots, but as of now, it's not a problem. So yeah, we have the cache here. And yeah, you can pretty much tell it what it should take, and you can set a priority to it. So it prioritizes this cache over the regular storage. And that should save us some disk space, as far as I can tell. Should have more space left. But yeah, slowly but surely this thing is filling up, and I might have to upgrade some storage cells, or add another drive there with more storage cells. Either way. And yeah, also looked a bit into the Draconic Evolution mod, and that stuff is crazy. There's so much overpowered and extremely cool things going on here. Also the Ender IO stuff. But first of all, here, this is a Draconic Chest, and here I have some storage buses, and I set up that the ores, or most of the ores, the important ores pretty much, that I produce with the machine there, end up in here. And this chest is really cool. For example, it has an inbuilt furnace here which double the ores. I mean, of course you could quintuple ores if with other setups, I think with the mechanism and so on. But hey, as a simple one block solution, that thing is pretty epic. It also has a crafting grid in here, and there I'm making reinforced bedrock at the moment, or obsidian better say. And yeah, dark steel is needed for that. and you can get that from the Ender IO stuff. So I made an alloy smelter here, which is pretty cool. You just put in iron, pulverized coal, and a bunch of obsidian, and then that it all smelts it together and gets you the dark steel. And yeah, we need one more here, and that gives us 10 reinforced obsidian blocks. As you can see, wither proof. So that is what we need if you want to kill withers, because we want to kill withers, because we want to get armor. And because I'm still flying around like a freaking bat, and that sucks. So I want to get this stuff here, the Wyvern, that's the first tier of the Draconic Evolution armor. I'm pretty sure you should be able to fly and stuff with that stuff. I have to look into it a little bit, but it's pretty good armor. And for that you need nether stars, and to make a bunch of these cores. We have a ton of draconium. We have some in here, but in total we also have more. We get that from the ore sheeps. So yeah, in total another 92 in total. Also made some draconium ingots. You need that to make this chest. So yeah, we got the wither-proof stuff, and also I have this wither. No, it should be skull. Yeah, here we have 66 wither skulls. That was really cool. Naps was lending me his cleaver, and then I just spawned a bunch of wither skeletons in here. And yeah, the cleaver of Naps has beheading, and therefore you can get pretty much a skull every time. So it was super easy to collect those, and now we have unlimited supplies, in theory, of wither. Yeah, nether stars then, therefore. But before I can do that, I quickly, can I get soul sand somehow? Is that makeable? Yeah, with the bees here. Tainted soil, heated sand, or you just go to the nether and dig it, I guess. Yeah, I mean, there's multiple ways to get it. You also get it from a sludge boiler here and there. That's Arcus's thing. From a rock crusher. If you okay. Corruption infusion. There's multiple ways, but I guess the easiest way for us is just head over to the nether and just dig a bunch of it up. I hate to go to the nether, but I guess it has to be done. So yeah, we're gonna go there and get some soul sand, and then we get prepared to make a super simple and easy to build wither killer, based on this is Minecraft 1.7, so I'm relatively sure what I have planned, and we should only need 10 reinforced obsidian blocks for that. You should be able to easily kill witches there. Don't need a grinder or anything. Of course it's expendable, but for now it should work like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the nether here, and whoops, there's a crash. So I'm gonna go to the nether and I'm gonna get us some soul sand. Well, of course I died. Of course I died in the nether. The stupid bat came by and just blew me up. So annoying. The nether is not a nice place to be in this mod pack. Like, there's so much crazy stuff. I recently ran into some crazy spider, and that spawned, after I've luckily killed it, that spawned like a million other spiders. It was just a pain in the butt. I hated it. And I still do. The nether really is annoying. So, okay. Now, we should take care of, I think we can do it right here. We should take care of some withers. 1, 2, 3. Hi, don't worry, I'm not gonna spawn him right here, right now. In a second I'll do though. Okay, let's get this reinforced. Where is the reinforced? Where did I put it? Ah, here. Okay, with 10 blocks of that we should be fine. So if we go 3 up from the ground and do like 1, 2, a little 3 by 3, like so, and then we give him a headspace like this so he can't get out. This should be safe in theory. If the wither escapes now, I need to call in the cavalry, and I need to lure him away then or something. As a bat. It's gonna be fun. Okay, we're gonna put a piston in the floor we're gonna take a lever in front of him, like so, and that should be a working wither killer already. So, oh man, no risk, no. I better turn off the sheep. I better turn off the sheep so he doesn't target them in case of emergency, and target something else. Okay. I mean, hopefully there will be no projectiles flying around everywhere. But if shit gets crazy, he will hopefully track the pigs over there and just fly there. Okay. Oh man. This might be a very bad idea. But I think we should be safe. Okay. This is what I killed so far, all kinds of stuff. Here, this is the baby spider thing I told you about. It killed me. Okay. So I got a sword on me. That should be all we need. 1, 2. Okay, let's do it. Okay, okay. Yeah. Alright. Hehe. Sweet. It works. Still looks a bit dodgy. But I think it's good. Let's see. Yeah. You can't escape. Whew. There we go. Killed him. Got another star. What is that? He dropped some more stuff. Dropped yellow hearts. Okay, you can get some more life with that. Sweet. Oh, that felt a bit dodgy. Okay, what the hell is that? Rare shader grabbage. What is it? Okay. Can make something crazy out of it, probably. Level epic. That sounds good. What? Can be applied to a balloon? A balloon? Can we fly with a balloon? Oh man. Immersive engineering. Haha. Okay. Let's get one more, just to make sure this thing is actually safe. But it should be. It's pretty much the most simple wither killer you can build. You could also use a grinder of Draconic Evolution that should be able to one-shot a wither for 200,000 RF. Whoop, let's push him up in there. Stand back a bit so we're safe from the explosion. That one block on top is needed, otherwise he can escape. Oh, it's scary if he looks at you like that. Okay, that works. So I can go ahead and kill a bunch of those guys. Only problem now is it's dark. If a creeper walks up behind me, I'm gonna cry. This is the moment when a creeper walks up behind you, always. Okay, let's kill him real quick. Goes really fast. You could even use wood swords if you wanted to. Alright. And... yeah, you got these sigils too. Oh yeah. Division sigil. Yeah, I remember that stuff. Nice. I think you can make those exploding ingots from that if you do some blood magic stuff. Okay, let's store that stuff in here for now. Whew. I'm a bit nervous. I confess it. I found this thing. What is that? Forbidden magic. What does it do? Hey, wait. Didn't we get a star? We only got one. What a ripoff. Is it on top there somewhere? No. Don't you always get a Wither star when you kill him? Yeah. Uh-oh, is he trying to kill one too? Where did the star go? Huh. What the? Did I put it away? No, right? Star. Oh. That is peculiar. Let's put it in here for now. What the heck? Oh, maybe you don't get one every time, which is a bit weird. Maybe something went wrong. Well, in any case, I'll grind down a few more withers if we want to do here the wyvern armor stuff. That's the first tier. I don't think you can fly with that stuff. But you need to make... Oh god. Oh god. You need to make a bunch of stuff, but you also need the nether star for it. I'm pretty sure that's why I made this whole thing. At least when I last looked it up, it was the case. And I don't want to be so squishy anymore. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Okay. Let's quickly have a peek here. Yeah, for that you needed one nether star. So we need pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 nether stars we need. Okay, let me do some killing here. But I guess I wait until it's daytime. What is that helmet? Oh, sweet. So, a bunch of withers are dead. The thing worked fine. I can guarantee you it should be safe. There might be an issue if you crash or so and relog in the area. That often makes entities glitch out in the 1.7 version, so be a bit careful with that. But other than that, it's safe. There is of course the blast radius when the thing turns into its final form, so keep that in mind a bit. And yeah, now I'm breaking down some draconium, which is in general a pretty cool block. Look how it's blinking. I mean, it's probably seizure inducing. So if you have issues with that, look away now. And yeah, I'm getting a bunch of draconium here, and then I'm gonna smelt it down in the chest to get a lot of ingots. As I said, it doubles ore, so normally I think you need 2 ingots per, or 2 dust per draconium ingot, as far as I know. And with the draconium chest thingy there, you should only need 1. So we should get a whole lot. I got more draconium. No, it's not like that is our last resort here, but yeah, we should be fine. Just want to show you how cool this stuff looks. It's crazy. Bizarre. Alright, so I'll mine away. Okay guys, here we go. Got everything crafted and done. Cores and energy cores. So yeah, now we can make this stuff. The helmet, the boots, and the leggings. So I'll wait with the chest plate. I have to look into that. Can we really fly with the chest plate? Okay, so now we need to charge that stuff. Let's see if we can charge that in this energetic infuser here, in the regular one. Yeah, we can. But holy moly. 1 million RF, okay. Gonna charge that stuff, and then there is the configurations, control, Draconic Evolution. I think this cannot fly. Only the next tier can fly, so I need to look into that. But you can... I think C should be the button, but it's double. Let's use double. Let's use subtract. That doesn't seem to be taken yet. I think with that you can get into the configs of stuff. Let's just try it out. Okay. What is that? Pants. Okay. What do they do? Subtract. Yeah. Move speed modifier. Okay. Reduce when walking. Okay. It's like we can now give us super speed. And you can stop it when you walk. Okay. So let's try out all the pieces and see what that stuff does. I'm gonna load everything and then I'll see you. Alright guys, I got the full set completed. Listen. That's the shield. That's pretty epic. And as I thought, you cannot fly with that first tier. But it has a shield and yeah. Oh yeah, the shield recovers. This is how it looks. It looks pretty cool. Let's look at it from the front. Quite majestic. I like how it's made. The model of it is pretty epic. I just need a better weapon to go with it. And yeah, let's look at the modification thingies. So you have a jump height modifier. I have it set to 200% right now. That is what you get here, and here you have a movement speed modifier. Man, outside there's a huge thunderstorm. So the movement speed modifier, you can crank it up to 500, which is insanely fast. And then you have this thing, and you have the helmet. But these things also have inventory, so it seems with enchanted books you can just put them in here, I would say, and then you can get enchants on top of everything. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 5 enchants. So you can make it quite powerful, but still, I would love to fly, and I have to. There was wings, this angel wings or something. Yeah. Yep. That needs the unstable ingots. If I put them on top, you know, you can. I think you can have them in your inventory, like here. Put it somewhere here, and then you can fly with that thing. But therefore, I would need to make unstable ingot. Yeah, division sigils we got. Got a bunch of division sigils, but it needs to be activated. Yep. Activation ritual. I would have to. Yeah, I would have to go. Maybe some of the guys on the server are into blood. Did start blood magic. I have to ask. Maybe somebody can help to get that. I don't necessarily want to get into blood magic, to be honest. So in any case, we got this armor. Let me know if there's another decent alternative. I mean, obviously there is jetpacks of all sorts. Jetpack here. But that would replace my body armor pretty much. Here's the mechanism jetpacks and the normal ones here. Hardened jetpack, armored, protection 6. This is protection 8, protection 6. Well, it would probably not be a huge step down. What is that? Creative jetpack. Flux infused jet plate. It has protection 6. That also looks good. Oh boy, that looks complicated. Flux crystal. Oy. Okay, and this stuff. Okay, first tier of jetpack is just like that. Is that the first tier? Armored. There's a hardened jetpack, and there's the leadstone jetpack. Okay, so you make this. Lead, flux energy capacitor, ladder strap. That is all easy. And then you would upgrade to this, and then the tier 3. Let me know what the best jetpack is available in the game, in our mod pack. You know all these things, and I will try to get that. Holy moly, why am I zoomed in so closely? Looks like I'm gigantic. That's for real. Wait, let me quickly switch over. No, I think everything looks normal. Or is our field of view weird? I mean, sure, when we sprint, it always zooms in like that, but it goes back to normal. Well, yeah. Let me know which jetpack I should go for. We definitely need one. And then also give me a hint about weapons. What weapons should I get to really be powerful? And then, with the Draconic Evolution, there is the next tier of armor. That's the Wyvern, and then there is the crazy here, the Draconic stuff. But to make that, you need awakened cores. And there's a certain ritual how to make awakened cores. You blow some stuff up, and then you take this helmet and put it on. But I'm pretty sure this is the most overpowered gear in the game. And with that thing, you can definitely fly. As you can see here, it has flight. So, yeah, would love to get that, but you need to kill endo dragons and end bosses, and yeah, it's crazy. And respawn the endo dragon a few times, I think. Well, I have to talk to Nebris about that. He's already asked when we kill the dragon. So yeah, in any case, it's super loud outside. I'm sorry if you could hear that. I see you next time. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm out. Bye, guys.